table, screen face down, still buzzing somewhere. Half drunk, coffee, cold line tracing circles in the air. Street outside, red brake lights stuck in my blinds. I press send, then erase it just in time. Breathing in glass, every second cuts a little more. Say you're okay, but your jacket's by my door. I'm standing at the breaking point. One word and this could all cave in. You're a tremor in my voice, shaking every thought I'm holding. We're hanging by a quiet choice, both of us too proud to say we're scared. I'm standing at the breaking point, hoping you feel it in the silence we share. Clock on the oven, flashing that same wrong time again. Your last message pinned at the top, I read pretend. Neighbors laughing through the wall, some dumb TV show in my chest. Every little echo says don't go. Breathing in glass, every second cuts a little more. If you walk back, do you knock or break the door? I'm standing at the breaking point. One word and this could all cave in. You're a tremor in my voice, shaking every thought I'm holding. We're hanging by a quiet choice, both of us too proud to say we're scared.
Yo guys, what up? Welcome. How is everyone doing on this fine Saturday? Let's see, we are currently waiting for the spin to happen. That's cool. As you can hear, I'm still coughing a little bit. Hopefully not too bad. But I've been a little, or actually a lot ill over the last little bit of time. Saturn is wel echt goed bezig. Ja, zeker waar. Zeker waar. So right now I'm just seeing how it goes. Figured why not just stream this warm. A little bit of a last minute decision, because I legit decided about, what is it, 7 minutes ago that I was like, yeah, well, why not just stream it? And ja, ziek zijn is mentaal. Ja. Tuurlijk, pik, tuurlijk. Alright, but let's see. ProjectSE7VEN is lacking. I also finally managed to max every hero except for my Dragon Juke. Up to level 9 now with him. I think if there was a good way to to see how much loot I farmed over the last, what is it, 3-4 days? Ah joh, dit is maar een grapje hoor, Michelle. Hey. Maar goed dat je er bent. But if you could see the amount of loot that I farmed over the last like week or so while being sick and basically having nothing to do, probably exceed like 300 mil of elixir and gold as well. Well, maybe 300 is a bit much, but at least 150 of both. Ah, ja, net top. Let's see. There. Thanks for the follow, Cannon. Appreciate you. Alright, we finally got stuff happening. That's nice. Let's see. And yeah, basically I did a lot of... Oh. The flames, the roast, oh. Nice. But yeah, we worked on some stuff. We got the pad house going to level 12. We got the well, one of the fire spitters is level 3. One is going there. Got one spell tower to go to level 4. That was before I heard that they're actually completely useless, but sure. We did a few walls. I think I'm nowhere near done with them though. Yeah, no, I still got 119, so that means that we have 81 done. So we're nearing the halfway point. That's something, I guess. Also, let me actually get a prediction started. Op zich niet netloos. Ja, oké, dat is waar, dat is waar. Goed punt. Let's see, P7 eSports. Alleen die eerste... Ah, ja, oké. De nieuwe spel is gewoon useless. Gotcha. 10-minute prediction. Let's see. Let's see, is there a big difference? 31, can I see already how much this is gonna have? 100. So, not that much more. So, definitely not gonna be a priority to get the other one up. All in op Saturn, nice. Irritant dat hij die twee bots door elkaar heeft. Nice. Five days. Wacht, hoeveel is 5 keer 24? Damn, 121 uur. Wojo. Ziek. We got 2 minutes in prep. Kinda wanna go here real quick. There you go. Let's see. Oh lol. Oh wait. Oh yeah. Of course. We promoted a while ago. Met 5 dagen. Ah joh, maakt niet uit. 5 dagen is totale kijktijd, hè? Dat is 121 uur. Dus zeg maar ook niet niks. Dus wat dat betreft had ook nog een stuk minder kunnen zijn. Let's see. We already have Hero Hall. Alright, Jesus. Nu ik heerlijk chill aan het wegdoen. Where is my... Where is my... Here. That's what I was looking for. Ah, okay, that unlocked at Hero Hall 9. Cool. Verplichte chilltijd, nou dat is mooi. Guess We're gonna upgrade RC next. Yeah, why not? Da, 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 da. 43 walls left. Four with gold. 4 with elixir. Means we have 35 left now. Cool. And then yeah, we'll not focus on the research. Because that's just dark elixir stuff, and we want to focus our dark elixir towards the heroes. Wanneer begint die match? Nu. Maar was even prep, dus wat dat betreft dacht ik, nou dan pak ik even een ander account erbij. But let's see the lineups. For ProjectSE7, we have Cool Dude, we got Ghost, we got Slor, we got Isma 10, and we got Elias. And then for the team of Saturn eSports, we have a Ripper, Elf, Eric, Jotam, and PJ, the GOAT. Let's see, Ghost Base, already claimed by Ripper. Je kunt zelf nog... Ja, precies. Ik heb de hele tijd gedaan ook vroeger dat ik dan gewoon pas live ging als Prep Day gestart was. Dan had je eerst even 5 minuten intro en dan daarna gewoon zeg maar het eerste praatje doen als de War Day dan gestart was. Want ja, weet je, je hebt nu nog 6 minuten voordat de eerste aanval komt, dus dan kan je prima daarvoor gebruiken dan. Alright, second claim popping up. Elf. Jatam. Ach. Oh, wel goed bezig. Pijn is emotie, die kan je uitschakelen. Als rap zijn duurt zo... Ja. Maar ja, dan als rap zijn heb je ook sowieso die hele zooi van onderhandeling er nog voor. Let's see, what should I focus on equipment-wise for the Dragon Juke, by the way? Because I've kind of figured that the flame blower is not the one. Just because the cone is way too narrow. Geen vuurspuwer. Ja, nee, precies. Die niet. Nee. Maar tussen het hart of het stun en die death damage. Ja, precies. Dat was duidelijk inderdaad. Maar welke van de twee moet ik op focussen? Of moet ik gewoon zoiets hebben? Fuck dat. Dus het komt vanzelf wel. Doe bij dezelfde level. Aight. Check. Gewoon om en om dus. Ja, oké, cool. Right. Let's see. Still the 4 claim or the 3 claims. Look for 3 gems here. Not gonna lie, I kinda like the new way of doing the gold pass with the test cards. Only annoying thing is that it just gets you so little points for every time. Basically, you get 10 points and then the 40 bonus, of course, when you complete the card. But yeah, it goes so slowly. 40 minutes, yeah, okay. It can be also a little annoying if I keep checking every minute what the timing is. Doe even... Ik kan wel even een farm hitje doen. Even kijken. Doe wel even een farm hitje. Er zit er ook geen druk op, want anders ben ik weer veel te pushy daarvoor. Oh. Right, you got 50%. Nice. Let's see, there's 2 storages left. Just go like this. There's 1. Kind of looks nice with the finally the flaming number next to the warden. So you used to have him at level 76 basically for the longest time, and now finally we just maxed him out. Let's see how much can we do. Can we get town hall? That should house a lot of the loot that's remaining, and we can. Nice. Yeah, all of the loot that's remaining. Cool. Nice. Not bad. 3.6 mil of combined resources. Nope. And yeah, that's perfectly timed actually. For the walls? No, no walls. But let's see, we can. Nice, more medals. Is more better. Right. Now we're gonna be focusing solely on the war, because it's going to be starting any minute now, any second now even. First, it's going to be coming in from 37 minute and 30-second onwards, and from that moment it's going to be war, 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 and more war. Let's see who is Team A though. Looks like Saturn is going to be Team A as well, so they're going to be hitting first. Question is who's going to be starting off. There it is Elf. Let's see what Elf can do. Comes in with the E-Drags. And with the Dragon Juke. First appearance for me to see him in the eSports Wars, so that's nice. Damn, he's chancing it with the Flame Flinger near 4 freaking mortars. You tend to outrange the Flame Flinger. So he's gonna have to be on point. Yeah, I was about to say he's gonna have to be on point with the distractions, but he has the totem himself for that. Just gonna keep it a little zoomed out so we can see if anything else starts to happen. Also with enemy heroes, that's gonna be interesting. So you're gonna have to keep the distractions on point, but takes the time to set up that Flame Flinger. In the meantime, tries to snipe the buildings. 3 buildings with the archer. Gets a CC lure. That's gonna be something to be aware of, but I guess it's gonna work out. Yeah, looks like it will. There's a fair bit of that CC. Yo, Timon. A fair bit of that CC is headhunters, so they were gonna get attracted to the heroes anyway. Nice Eternal Tome. Main Principality, let's see where we see the Dragon Juke coming in. So far he is gonna come into the backhand. Nicely spotted that there's 2 air defenses that he could be focusing on. One's taken out with the rocket loons, one with the Dragon Juke itself. Presses the ability, so gets the stun effect and gets the fiery heart, or whatever it's called. Let's see what the Minion Prince can do versus scatter shots. But it looks like we are looking very good here for Elf. I think we still have one totem spell. We have one poison. And we have a queen that's still up on the top side. And it looks like we got everything coming together on the final few defenses to start us off with a triple for Elf. Wow. Like legit, the amount of times that I've seen this guy get screwed by the game is insane. So I'm really happy for him to actually get a triple this time. Very, very nicely done. Let's see. No, he did actually get a triple as well in the war that they just played versus Only Realm. In the round of 16 in the F2B Invitational. They beat Only Realm 12-11. And the triples were gotten by Elf and Jaten. On the side of Only Realm, it was Leo with the triple. Looks like he barely managed that in time. But good start. Definitely a good start for Saturn. Now the question is, how will P7 eSports be able to answer this first triple? And how much is that going to set the tone for the rest of the war? Alright, it is Slor in with the first attack for P7. Comes in with the mass throwers. Zap throwers in this case. Double gem on the Warden, so no tome, no fireball, nothing. Starts off with a little bit of help on that walk with the furnace. I always think that's a... oh, oké. Ja, dat staat er dan weer niet op bij de attack, of sorry, de result graphic zegt 12-11, maar het zou zomaar kunnen dat het officieel 12-10 is. But let's see, comes in with the throwers. Skelly spell down as a distraction, going right into the town hall. Second Skelly spell coming down. Throwers taking on the heroes on the defense. Getting through them one by one. In the meantime, the furnaces, check. Ja, oké, nou ja, dan zou ik persoonlijk ook zoiets hebben van, ja, weet je, boeien. Ooh, but the throwers are walking. Not what you would need them to do. Queen coming into the town hall now, trying to get it to go down. Double wall break, or second wall break coming in now to try and get some throwers back at least. It looks like it does do enough to get them to get the town hall and get the enemy minion prince. They are able to target the fire splitter now onto both multis at the same time, or almost at the same time. In the meantime, King has tried to do its part over on the bottom side of the base. Has already popped his Phoenix though, and Queen is also not looking healthy. In better terms, she's dead. And now we're getting into CC area, so kind of curious how well the Dragon Duke's gonna do versus single target units CC. But a lot of it. Looks like with the poison it was easily dealt with. It looks like we're running into some timing issues here. Yeah, with 15 seconds on the clock. 78% currently down for Slor, 79. That is going to be a defense for Eric. Looking like that Dragon Duke might be bringing a lot of extra power to attacks. But I feel like it would be particularly useful for people that were close to tripling often before, or actually already tripling, of course, but it might just be that little bit that pushes you from a high 90s 2-star to a 3-star with his power and his strength. But that is gonna be a question. Kind of curious. Well, I guess we've just seen him in Elf's attack. I was gonna say, kind of curious how he would go for, or how he would do in an all-air attack. But I guess if freaking E-Drag isn't all-air, then what is? So, kind of a thing of think first and then speak. But now we see PJ with the throwers. And again, of course, the Dragon Duke looks like he is going to be using the attack strategy that he also recommended for me to use during my ranked hits. I'm kind of curious how it does. Looks like we're just going for a pal thing with the fireball. No extensive or nothing that's very hard to set up. At least not on this type of base. Looks like we're going right into the town hall as well with the throwers and everything. The setup is getting set up. Second Ice Golem springing right off the map. King with the Spirit Fox. That's an interesting sight to see. Queen is popping her ability already due to Headhunters. I'm kind of curious how well this one works. Also some personal interest in this. Let's see, healers are throwing a lot here. Healers are actually stuck on one thrower. And I feel like the power of the healers is that power of this attack is that the healers keep the throwers up, not just one of them. Somehow the king's still magically up. Don't know how that's working, but it is. Also annoying the crap out of me that, yeah, finally the freaking single thrower that was going, or that was taking the healers is going down, but now the healers are also very low and fully taken out. So that's a rip. It looks like for PJ. Does still have the ability, but is of course going to be that ability that we're used to. The Fiery Heart and the whatever. Fiery Heart and the Sun Blaster. Nice try, PJ gets screwed by the healers. And that's sad. Gonna not even cross the 75% mark. That's unlike what we're used to from him, actually. But it is very easily explainable. Well, he's only getting 73% this one. Nice try though. In the end, the game had other plans. It was like, well, he can triple again. Could make him way too OP. It might keep this war kind of close though, so that's nice. Especially seeing how this attack on Eric was 80%. And the next one is in, and it's cool, dude. Let's see what kind of cool attack he's bringing. He is bringing Zap Throwers. He started with the Warden into the enemy enemy queen. And it's gonna easily take her out. Takes out the revenge tower with the zaps. And is gonna go and take on the Inferno. As we're going into one of the newer songs that I've made. Right, let's see though. We're gonna be focusing on the throwers now, not on the song. See getting lured out, or at least a few archers. Now more and more pouring out, and even a lava hound. We're getting access into the town hall. You see, it looks to consist of a Wait, where the crap did that? Huh? Where did the Super Yeti come from? Well, I guess it was from the CC, but that was really weird. Let's see though what the throwers can do. Take on the monolith, take it out. Warden is down. Of course, no ability from him due to the double gem. Or at least no active ability from him due to the double gem. Clones of the queen slowly but surely being taken out, or is it not the... No, that's the actual queen. Throwers showing their best impression of being completely useless. Now good distractions with the totem spell. Allows the throwers to take out the scatter shot. And even get a good hit on that X-bow. Time is going to be running low though, so we're not going to be seeing a triple here for Cool Dude. But it is pretty visible to me how much of a difference it makes when the healers actually do what they're supposed to versus not. But Cool Dude going to be trending at 88%. So another defense at least for Saturn. Let's see. Oh no, other side, this side again, because it is on to the third attack of Saturn now. With a Jeten, Eric, and a Ripper with the attacks. And it is Eric up next. Eric with the zap throwers. Dragon Duke being brought in as well. Kind of curious where it's going to be zapping. Because there's both great value, but also not really on this base. Ooh, are we bringing in fire? But no. Whenever someone starts out with a warden just there, I'm like, ooh, are we bringing in fireball? But no. In this case, we're just setting up a Warden Furnace charge. Or at least a Warden Furnace walk. And we're targeting down the enemy queen with it as well a little bit. And then we are zapping... At least one of the spell towers, looks like two actually, with the poison effect as well. And the bomb hive, or at least the craft defense. Alright, CC being dealt with. That's nice. A little unfortunate that that Fire Spirit couldn't jump and take out the Fire Spitter. That would have been clutch. Queen on the outside, getting the funnel set. Nice. Oh, maybe the Booger. Yeah, the Booger will take out that freaking Fire Spitter. That's really nice. Especially as he's gonna be walking into range of where it could hit. Or could have hit, because it's dead. So it's definitely not gonna hit. So now it is nice that that's taken out. Ooh, great wall breaks from the troop launcher into the core. Always looks so dramatic whenever you see a lot of health bars going down at the same time, but that's just because of small troops. Right, nice. Gets the Dragon Duke to get some value. How is he not targeting the freaking scatter shot though? But sure. Let's not be too greedy. Queen still has her ability. We got the enemy Dragon Duke. Queen pops her ability. Can we reach the multi easily? Nice. Healers do what they're supposed to. We see some distractions for the Dragon Duke coming in. Gonna get him to snap the air defense. Timing is gonna be tough here though. Looks like we are through the walls. Can we reach that mono now? Yes, we can. 17 seconds. Yeah, no, this looks like it's gonna be a time fill for Eric. Gonna be close. Oh no, he does get it. Wow. Okay. Nice. Good job there, Eric. Very, very nice. Not mentally already almost accepted the fact that he wouldn't get it, but then he got it. So I was like, oh, okay. A little bit flabbergasted, or, well, that's an overstatement. A little bit surprised. Alright, next hit is in. This time Elias. Elias coming in with the... Looks like it is actually going to be a fireball. Yes, sir. Fireball throwers. Kind of curious where he's going to set it up. Easy dubs. Oh, there it is. Okay. Don't think... I was about to say, I don't think he meant to put the Skelly spell there. And then he put the... Earthquake there as well, and I was like, yeah, that's what I thought it was supposed to be. Let's see though, how can he follow up this fireball? We'll be facing the enemy queen soon. I always hate bases like this because they're just so annoying. You got everything set up in such a way that it's always going to be dragging you around the outside. Right, enemy queen dealt with easily. There come the throwers. There goes the first Super Whiz Tower. We do have a troop launcher that's going to probably be set up soon as well. I was about to say, is going to have to get that second set of the funnel set up as well. And that is going to be tough. Now with the lock launcher coming in, that should make that a little easier. Queen is going to be taking a lot of damage already though. Looks like some throwers are distracted by the long shot and taking out the long shot eventually. Dragon Duke and King coming in right to support the Queen. Town Hall goes down. Revenge Tower easily goes down as well. Jump through to the CC. Gets the CC lure as well. Still has 3 hero abilities. The only one that he doesn't have is the one that's just one down, and that is the Warden. Healers have gone down as well, however, so the throwers in the core are getting taken out one by one. There goes the Dragon Duke ability. With a furnace in the CC, that's going to be annoying. Queen popped her ability. King's going to pop his right now. There it is. And the Dragon Duke has unfortunately fallen in the core. So this is going to be another defense. Great work for Saturn. And there it is, 82%. Everything around that low 80 to mid 80% for Saturn on defense, which is pretty solid. Well, high 80 in this case of Cool Dude. Because that was an 88. Here we have the 82 and here we have the 80. And then we have the 2 triples for Saturn that they are putting up against that. So that is very nice and gives them a great advantage so far. With a percent difference of 4.6, that means that they just need to average above, what is it? 4.6, 23. 77% for the remaining 2 hits to be able to win on percent. They manage to 77% 2 stars. Well, I guess if they manage a 77 and a 78, then they'll be mathematically beating P7 eSports. And if it is less than that, we'll have to see what P7 eSports can do. But first, we have a Ripper coming in with the throwers. Gonna be starting off with that furnace assisted Warden Walk. And a little bit of bowler bouncing on the air defense, but not gonna get that air defense. Only good thing is that there's no builder huts in the vicinity, so it cannot be repaired either. That rage was... Ooh, he's playing it risky. Never mind. Okay, and that was really easy for the healers to get back up. That was kind of unexpectedly easy, actually, even. But that rage was played way too aggressively. It was only hitting the Warden, and it should have been played in such a way that it hit the healers as well. Ooh, healers are very, very low due to getting attacked by the bomb hive. You can see one's also starting to separate a little bit from the group. Warden is gonna survive. We have a level 1 Dragon Duke on defense. Kind of cute. Queen's popped her ability in the meantime. Dragon Duke has popped his as well. It's gonna allow him to take out the defensive Queen. But it's gonna get taken out and revived. Or at least reincarnated, I should say revived. We don't have any revive spells, so that's impossible. Kind of weird to see no backhand RCs anymore, but of course when the value that the Dragon Duke can get is better, then you know, that's easy. But it will be a big defense for Ghost. You're gonna be ending at about that, what is it, probably 72% mark. so that it's gonna be unfortunate for him, I guess. Next hit is in right away. Damn, they don't want to wait. And it is a mass thrower hit from Isma. It looks like he is going for the most basic variation that we've seen a bunch, especially when the balance changes just came out. Goes right for the Town Hall as well. Doesn't want to take any risks of a 1-star. Dragon Duke in from the side. King from the other side. Chooses to substitute the Queen for the Dragon Duke in this case. Normally speaking, in this case, you would always see the Queen on one side, King on the other side for the funnel, but we've been subbing out the Dragon Duke for the Queen here. Other way around, Queen for the Dragon Duke. And in the meantime, we're seeing the RC be brought in as well. Not to the best. Not the best, most effective. Jesus, ducking is hard apparently. And this attack apparently also is hard against this base. Nice try. Has 2 totem spells and a skelly spell left. And there is 3 throwers. And 2 wall breakers. So let's see how much percent he can gather. He's gonna surpass into the 70s. Get 73. One more totem spell in hand. Bunch of stuff from the skellies going down still. But in the end, he is gonna run out of time as well as troops. And there it is, 76% in the end for Isma. Nice try. And that is gonna bring the gap, or that is gonna bring the gap down 4%, down to currently 3.8. Yeah, from 4.2 to 4.6 to 3.8, which means in case there is an unfortunate 1-star for Saturn eSports, they'll have to make sure that it's at least higher than 81%. Is that correct? Yeah, 81%. Because that way it makes it still a mathematical gap. 82 for the win, but high, which means higher than 81. 82 tie 81. Other way around, I think. But yo, Mr. Morningstar, how you doing? Alright, let's see what Jetson can do. He just needs to make sure he 2-stars at least, and then no issues anywhere. Gonna be bringing in the fireball rocket launch, I guess. And no, you, big fan. But let's see what he does. Fireballs being set up with the furnaces here. Interesting invis. Does get the expo. Not sure if it is because of it or in spite of it. I wanted to clear the stuff for the flame flinger. That's, well, it worked. So then the expo was the goal. Ooh, Tesla popped. He does notice. Nice. That could have gone awry real quick, but very, very nice setup on the flame or in the fireball. Right now, King and Queen coming in. King has the... Okay, King with the Spirit Fox. Warden still going strong. Wall break does connect. Nice. Flame Flinger being targeted by the King now. There goes the King and everything into the core, or at least into the town hall. Everything gets frozen up. Warden gets recalled. We have a minute 15 on the clock. Warden recalled from, or redeployed from the 6 o'clock corner to the CC. And Towner goes down, so that is a W. Let's see if he can make this one connect. In the meantime, the Druid has turned into a bear. The Queen has popped her ability. The King has popped his, and the RC has popped hers as well. The RC gets reincarnated. And we have everything that's coming down to the final few buildings in this base. The Queen's clones are fading out. Let's see if that multi-archer tower goes down. This is a W. 4 buildings, 3 buildings. Queen, be smart. Yes, Queen is smart. Queen can reach everything. Damn, great attack. Jetten just doing it the creative way. Very, very nice. Just saying, there's no doubt about who's winning this war. And we're gonna do it with style points. Very, very nice. Such a multifaceted attack as well, which is very cool to see. Next hit is in. Ghost for the final hit of P7 Esports versus Ripper. Is gonna go in with the mass throwers. Looks like we will be not seeing a fireball here. Was thinking because of the 4 invis that it might be a fireball, but no sir. We are gonna be seeing a Queen Warden charge. And of course, with that Angry Jelly, we're targeting defenses first. Good little dent into the base. Finds Tesla. And there we go from the top side this time. You have the troop launcher down as well. Gonna be hurling down those troops. Level 13 defensive Dragon Duke. Alright, let's see. Towers doing their best getting through the defensive CC. Okay. No match for the Revenge Tower. Gonna easily be taken out. Let's see. Now coming into the Town Hall area. Dragon Duke in the meantime doing its work over on the far side of the base. Doing great work there actually. And everything is gonna collapse onto that Town Hall. Easily gonna take it out. Good thing we're not seeing any 1-stars this war. Hate to see it. Let's see, 50 seconds on the clock. Of course, no actual ability from the Warden, just the seeming one. Only the passive ones and the double gem. They have a fair bit of throwers up. Last totem spell being used very, very well there. Looks like we might be ending it with a triple from the side of P7 as well. Depends on whether they can get through the walls. The fact that the flame of the fire spitter went down is a big help, but 13 seconds. It looks like this is going to be another time fill. I did save the best for last. Unfortunately, it wasn't good enough to get all the buildings down on this base. 95% for Ghost. Good stuff. But not quite. Not quite good enough. Just gonna get this prediction closed down. There we go. Saturn eSports beat P7 eSports in the VLL Cup round of 32. So they'll be moving on to the round of 16 there. And apparently we have something that is able to be upgraded, or at least we have a builder free. Let's see, how long does this take? 2 days 13, that's, I don't know. Three Mighty Morsels and a Clan Castle Cake. Sounds like ideal stuff for a little stream tomorrow where I do ranked hits. Luckily, due to a few demotions, I only have 18 of them. But I guess for now we are going to be calling it a night. I can tell my voice, or at least my throat, is getting to the point where I'm going to start coughing a lot more. I don't want to do that to you guys. So for now, if you enjoyed the stream, well, I hope you did at least. I definitely did. GG to Saturn. And enjoy the rest of your Saturday or Sunday if it's really already late for you. And I'll see you guys next time.